guys? It is day 29 of Savor at Home, and tonight we are trying a scotch. We are going with a scotch from the Kininvie distillery. This is Kininvie's 17-year-old single malt Scotch whiskey. Their 1996 vintage. This is batch 2. And this little bottle was actually picked up in China at a duty-free. So when they released, oh, bye, Lucy. When they released the Kininvie distillery bottlings, they released them for travel retail only. So you had to pick them up if you were, traveling. Anyways, single malt Scotch whiskey. It is 100% malted barley from Speyside. Now, Kininvie does not do the malting themselves. They don't do the fermentations themselves. They actually get the wash from the Balvenie, which is about 200 meters away from them. They have their own wash backs at the Balvenie. They're owned by the same company. It's William Grant and Sons. And then that's pumped over and distilled at the Kininvie distillery. And then it's further matured. Now, this batch was matured using both American oak and sherry casks. And the Kininvie is one of the main ingredients that goes into different blended scotches. I know Monkey Shoulder is one of them, if you've heard of that, or Clan McGregor is another one. So yeah, this is known for having a lot of floral notes to it. And it's, very hard to come by these bottles. So yeah, it's a cool one to have. Anything else that I wanted to say? Their distillations are computer controlled, which I thought was really cool. So they run their distillery 24/7. So the stills are constantly going, and that's because it's a small facility, but they're supplying these larger blended scotches. Anyways, let's dive in. So go ahead and take a look at the color. So 17-year-old, it's pretty light, even for being in sherry casks. You can see it's super light, so there's not a huge sherry influence here, based off of the color, not based off of the nose and everything, or the palate. But yeah, so in the nose, it's very floral, it's very light. I'm getting a lot of honey, like lemon and lavender. It's a little creamy too. Yeah, very light, very delicate. Lots of honey, a little bit of citrus, very floral, a lot of vanilla at the end. There's some baking spice as well, but again, the palate is very delicate. So the first sip had a little bit of heat to it. I wanted to take a second sip to just make sure that that was still there. So it's only at 42.6% ABV, and there is a little bit of heat. Now, it's not overpowering or anything I find offensive at all. It's just something that I wouldn't really expect to be there for something so low in alcohol percentage. That could be that there's a lot of volatiles that are on the palate. A lot of those floral notes are very volatile, so that's why you're able to pick them up on the nose, and that might be causing a little bit of that sensation as well. A, yeah, a very delicious, very, very light, very delicate whiskey. I really enjoy it. Thanks, guys.